What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, The Truth, guys, and in this AM film room, as you can see in the bottom right and also in the top left, yes, ladies and gentlemen, it does say Lebronto. So normally I'd be introducing my partner Carl with me, a.k.a. your favorite admin, if you will. But I guess we're going to be maybe Christian Hansen's favorite Madden player at this point. Tyronto, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler, what's up, man?
What up, guys? Thanks for having me.
So, listen, guys, what we're doing is we're trying to get a couple different looks. Me personally, I'll still be doing some film rooms, but you know, there's a lot of other tendencies and schemes and concepts, and the way people break the games down is much different from the one person to the next. So, a little bit of a role reversal here. I'm gonna try and play Carl's role here, and prompt and ask questions and see what you guys think or whatever. And Tyler is actually going to be the one playing the game, and he's going to be the one commentating a little bit about how he plays the game, what he sees. He's more of a defensive player, I guess you could say that for sure, right, Tyler, or what?
Yeah, I definitely rely on my defense to win games, certainly not my offense.
Yeah, so maybe on some offensive plays here, guys might have to bear with us. But you know, we're working on that. But the defense is definitely going to be good. Now, Tyler, you're with the Panthers. Why is that?
First of all, I like to have fast linebackers on my field. I was using the Steelers, but the offense just wasn't getting it done for me. So with Cam Newton at quarterback, I can kind of run around, and their defense is still opportunistic, so I can still get stops.
Yeah, if you guys haven't already checked out Cam Newton, he's an absolute man-child at this point. I think it's like 87 overall and high 80s and to mid 80s on all the passing, and so he's an animal. So, but anyway, so look, he's coming out in 5 wide. This is Nick Jagger, right?
Yeah, it's Nick Jagger,
aka F Yo Click, maybe. I don't. That's this guy's gamer tag. So yeah, he's in 5 wide. So what are you reading at this point? You just ran man blitz, but now you just kind of got dotted there. You left your chin wide open. I'm guessing you just audible to zone maximum coverage D, or what are you thinking right now?
On the first drive, I just kind of want to get a feel for what my opponent's going to run. I don't like to do too much stunning and adjusting on the first drive because, like I said, I wouldn't know where to put anyone because I don't know his tendencies. So I just try to run man or zone basic defenses, basic blitz. That was a basic prevent, and I think here I ran man again.
So now you ran man. Let's see what happens here. It's the first time watching you gotta get a spy out there. You're playing Vic. You ran man. You got darted. You ran zone, and he really didn't like it. And then you went back to man. So maybe zone is, here we go. Gonna go to 1-5-5 shake here. Okay, fullback dive.
Yeah, I try to mix it up, man zone. But then once I start reading, if zone gives them a lot of problems, I'll try to stay in zone. But like I said, the first drive is just really mixing it up and trying to get like a quick stop. But I really base my defense on getting a lot of stops in the second half and shutting people down then.
There's the spy right there. Okay, so we have spy and contain now. Let's see what happens here. See, now this 5 wide is really effective, guys, with the Eagles because the wide receivers are so damn quick, and slants and inside slants are really effective. So you really think you can? You are staying in man. Let's see what happens here.
What I've noticed with that formation is that with the wide receivers that are off the line beside the tackles, you can streak them up the middle really effectively versus zone coverage. So I try to stay away from zone when I see my opponent in that.
Uh-oh. Oh, Vic. You got to slide, Jagger.
Yeah, like there, I brought the blitz from one side, and now I'm going to start putting contains and spies on the other side. So when he rolls out, he runs into problems, and Vic has 40 carry. So
definitely has 40 carry. So we'll get back to D here in a minute. Now you're on offense. I have no idea what to expect here. You're running single back tight. You're trying to look like yours truly, or what's going on here? What's popping off? I've always ran single back tight for the last two years, I guess you could say. I didn't really mess with this year. What did you see in it? What are your reads? You like just coming out in personnel, or you're audible to 4 wide here? Kind of just break us down through the offense. What your thought is, because this was a little bit different from your offense that you previously ran out in the Ohio tournament. Correct? This is Detroit playbook?
Yeah,
or?
This is Detroit. I really like strong close. My running scheme out of there is pretty good. And it's unique, even though a lot of people run it. It's still unique. Unfortunately, Cam was just getting the bat throws out early.
Cam.
But the reason why I come out in tight is because so I can obviously read if they're in man or zone. Obviously,
just for everyone at home, when you say read man or zone, how do you do that at a single back tight? Oh, give me that. See you can't throw to the guy on the left. This is why we do the film rooms, guys, because Tyler as well, Jagger, anybody watching at home, even if you're playing, like I said, Tyler or Jagger, you can see things that you don't see normally in the game. But anyways, that was a horrible read, so bear with us. But go ahead. So what were you saying?
You can tell if they're in man if the corners just line up immediately in front of your outside wide receivers. If they're in zone, they're going to start out at the sidelines and then slide in. So you can tell extremely quickly. And then from there, you can quick audible to whatever you want to run. Gotcha.
Yeah, this year's game is really effective with that quick audible real quick. So definitely want to utilize that. Oh, you forgot to blitz that dude down. I'm just going to leave him. You're just going to leave him.
Like I said, on that last play, I brought the heat from one side and contained him, so now I'm going to try to do the other side and make him roll out. Obviously, making Vic roll to the right is more effective since he's left-handed.
Correct. Let's see what he does here. I'm kind of curious. Now, this is is this the 5 wide in the Philly playbooks in Atlanta? Or
yeah, it's in Philly, New York Giants, and
this is one with the double blue routes and stuff like that too, right?
Yeah, it's pretty. It can be annoying if run correctly because of the protection.
Yeah, Jagger seems to have some good. He has some really good plays, and then he doesn't. He either gets a lot of yards or he gets sacked. I don't know what's going on here.
I mean, I think it is partially due to everyone listening at home. If you can try to hide what you're running, and when I say that, I mean make every single defense look identical. So every setup I have, even my defenses where I'm running a 11-man prevent defense, I make it look like I could be coming off one of the edges or not both. So it's really confusing because he doesn't know if he needs to start running right away or he can just sit in the pocket. So if you guess wrong with these fast linebackers on Carolina, you're going to be running right away.
Okay. Now let me ask you this question though. I run this sugar as well. Why do you run a nickel normal? Why don't you do the 2-4-5 or why don't you? Because the plays out of this seem to be not as in depth as a 2-4-5 is because there's another formation in this playbook that you like running. I don't know if it's 5-2 or
well, the nickel normal. I was looking at the 2-4-5, but for some reason I just feel like this formation stops the run a bit better. I don't know why. That's just my personal opinion. But also, they also have 1-5-5, which I've got a couple good defenses out of, and they also have 5-2. And the reason why I like this 5-2 is because it's the only 5-2 that has a base cover 4 defense. In the game, it's the only playbook that has that. So it's just
so all the other 5-2Ds. What do you mean by that?
All the other playbooks that have 5-2, they don't have a cover 4.
Cover 4, the one with purples and stuff.
Yeah, it's 2 purples and 4 deep blues and 2 yellows. So it's pretty much set up for you. So you can quickly have a prevent defense, or obviously there's a few good blitzes out of 5-2. You don't
normally go to that though, do you? That's just
no.
Here and there.
It all depends. If someone is continually beating my nickel defense, then I'll run a different look. But I haven't really encountered that too much lately.
Okay. So. Now you're running a spy and a contain. It's still with a spy and a contain. It still come on one side of the field.
Yeah, and that's also another reason on the nickel. For some reason, I don't know why. It's just like I said, my opinion from what I've looked at. When the guys are on in the 3-point stance, I feel like they come faster. Now that could just be biased, I don't know, but that's just what I've seen. And the reason why I'm trying to do a contain in the spy is obviously so when he rolls out, my contain's there, but if he goes up the middle like you saw him do a couple of plays back, my spy will still be there as well. And then just hopefully I can make a play on him. See, like that's what I'm talking about though, with the zone. Just put someone on a streak or something right there, the slot guys or the guys who have the tackles. It's extremely effective, but
okay, so you're going to 1-5-5 here.
Right. I'm trying to give him a different look because he's getting too comfortable with that.
Now, do you have a yellow in the middle? I know you have that safety down there. Is one of those guys a yellow? I know the one that I run, the 1-5-5, has a yellow. Is one of those linebackers a yellow right now, or are you blitzing all of them down?
No. I believe this is my zone, I'm pretty sure. And
this was the zone on the cover 2 one. I just don't know.
There's 2 yellows.
Yeah, they drop back. Okay.
Yeah, there's 2 yellows, so it's very deceiving because
if you were to hike through it or something.
Right. If you hike through the flats or over the middle, I generally get at least a swat down or something.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, what are you doing here? It seems the way that you're setting it up, I think this is the zone drop back D.
Right. Vic isn't. I mean, if you're playing a quarterback like Vic,
that's horrible. That's horrible, Stick Jagger. What are you doing here?
Yeah. That was
one. Get sacked.
That was one guy. That was quick. But if you play a guy like Vic in the red zone, I try playing a lot of prevent because he can throw 1 or 2 passes bad a game, and you could get a lucky interception off his own. But like I said, I'm bringing the pressure again.
Oof.
Yeah, I knew what he wanted there.
Coming out hot.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. So you'd rather play maximum coverage defense in the red zone rather than blitzing, but you just because you just maximum coverage the last down, but then the last down before the last one, the play before you blitz, and then this play you blitzed. Oh, he didn't throw a curl.
Yeah, I mean,
curls are becoming popular, or what's going on here?
Yeah, there's a couple ways you can run them. I guess they're starting to gain steam, but I mean, I don't know what he was doing there. That was a double covered curl, and he pass let it up. I'm not quite sure, but
is it really 3-0 with 2 minutes left and 2 minutes 45 seconds left in the second?
Yeah, like I said, I play D, and the problem was with Pittsburgh, I would get maybe a stop extra, but I wouldn't get the ball past midfield. So I switched up to Carolina, and as you can see, their D is still effective. I'm containing one of the best offenses in the game with the Eagles.
Okay. So you're saying Jagger has one of the best offenses in the game, or just the Eagles?
Just the Eagles.
Oh, okay. So you can't get my dude Jagger a shout out. Okay. I got you. So what is it? I think that he's doing some 4-6. So let me ask you this question. Since we have the guy that likes to run the ball on the mic here, what do you think about the run game this year? That looked, he was sending like a blitz up the middle. Everyone crashed to the middle of the field, and all of a sudden it almost looked as if you could crib that to the left. And some dude just block shedded. I'm not a big fan of the run. That's why I play with the Packers.
Right.
I've been messing with the Bengals here and there, and those are two teams that their running backs they got Sane and they have Scott. So Bengals do. So I can get by, but like you obviously have D'Angelo Williams, which is way better than just getting by. What do you think about the run? See, right there, like you really like it, and it puts you in. This is perfect. The way this game is playing out for my next point here is that you're putting yourself in a situation where there can be holdings, there can be fumbles, there can be block sheds. I mean, what's your take on the run game?
Well,
or are you just running the ball because you feel like you need to?
I mean, obviously the run game since I've been playing since Madden 10, it was obviously the best in 10. Last year was pretty good still. This has definitely been the worst year I've been playing for the run. Like you said, the random block shedding, but if you still have a decent scheme where you can have a couple pass plays out of the run, I still think the run can be effective, especially if you have the lead, like in the second half. Okay. Another reason for the choice in team is because of how good the Panther running backs are. Because I would use the Packers, but they're just running backs. They don't cut it for me. So I like to have really good running backs, and you get random broken tackles. And then obviously, if you do hit the hole, D'Angelo Williams is gone most of the time.
Okay. So the run game is nice to have, you're saying, but it's not like it used to be?
It's not like it used to be, but I think also because of the reputation I have, if I'm in a running formation, like single back tight, strong eye close, which is why I'm trying to keep with strong eye close, people will still blitz more people and only have a few people in coverage, like you saw there. I just had a pretty basic play, but I mean, the guy was pretty open down the field just because he would assume the run would come. So.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so we're up 7-3 now. 145 left. You kind of you kind of know his tendencies now. I know that you said at the beginning you didn't like to get adjusty at the beginning. So what is your reads right now? What do you? Oh, there's a blue route. What are you trying to do before the half? Are you trying to blitz him? You trying to hold him to 3 so you're still up 1?
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to hold him to 3 here. I'm not going to do anything too wild, like I said, because I don't.
Are you okay if he gets 3, or are you trying to like? Oh geez, here we go.
I'm okay. Like I was okay if he got 3, because I believe I get balled half, but I just don't want to give up that big touchdown before half because it hurts. But
who gets balled half again?
I believe I do. So, like I said, if I could have 7-6 lead, I could just run the ball, not be in a rush, and then I would obviously could go for 2 and get 2 possessions. So,
okay, well, he's dotting you right now. So we got to get this together.
The formation is just so tough because he can come out in one of the plays with double blue routes, so he has protection. But then also he will have 5 people in routes, and he just quick hikes it, and it's tough. Quick hiking is effective this year.
So now something I want to touch on, and I've been. Like I said, the roles are reversed here. I'm kind of the hosting guy, and Tyler's the player and explaining his thoughts. But I wanted to, as you can see, he's been. By the way, does he have Vince Young in the game? Is that a right hand?
Yeah, he got hit by Thomas Davis.
Oh, jeez.
A couple of plays ago, he got hit by Thomas Davis.
Can we get a challenge?
It's the last 2 minutes.
Oh, man. Anyways, look, though, you would agree that he's been, like I said, he's been dotting you.
He has.
But before that, he's had trouble. Now, he's in like that 2 minute, I'm just going to go for it offense. Look at this.
I know. It's wild.
Look at, what do you think, he has cam or something? But the thing is, though, guys, is that when you're up, everyone, like you said, you like to run the ball. But when I just asked you about the run game, you said, yeah, I like to tend to run the ball more if you're up. My question is, or my point is why don't you guys why doesn't Jagger play like that? Like that 2 minutes, I got to get down. If you score 7 points every drive, you won't lose.
Exactly.
Why doesn't, like when you're up 7 in the fourth, everyone wants to tighten up. You can open you open your legs up to maybe get a holding call or fumble. Oh, jeez. We can't snatch that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, I mean, he just scored his first 7 of the game. And before that, he didn't look too comfortable. So my question is why, and you can maybe answer this, or guys, you can talk in the forums or give us some feedback, or this is what my point is here, is that why don't you guys just play like this all game, high-powered like the Patriots? They're trying to score 1,000 points.
I think one of the reasons is because a lot of people won't run too much no huddle during the beginning of the game, but in the last 2 minutes you're just in such there's just such an urgency to score, so there's no huddle, and trying to set up a defense such as mine where I have to make adjustments and I have guys running everywhere, it's hard to see who's who. I mean, you get caught in bad defenses for easy gains, and also this year I would say almost all the playmaker hot routes are effective, ins, outs, slants, so a lot of plays you can just quick hike as is and it works.
Well, yeah, maybe check out the quick hike guys. I don't know. That's the way I play now. After I talked to Prodigy, a.k.a. Van Baradino, shout-outs to my dude. Haven't talked to him in a while, but shout-outs to him. He was like, you know what, when I'm up, I'm just going to continue to play my game. We had a conversation about that. I think that was last year. Because every time we would not play our game, we would leave the door open for fluke to pop off, and then we would lose to people that we weren't supposed to be losing to. So, I don't know. Food for thought. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. We're wrapping up this half here. 2 seconds left. You're just trying to throw bombs. Now, he actually caught a pretty nice slanted streak to the inside there. So, right here, to be honest with you, maybe just get out a half. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're definitely getting out a half. So, that's all we got for the first half, guys. We'll see you in the second half, and here we go. All right, guys, so we're back for the second half here, and we had a little bit of technical difficulties here, so we're paused the game. Everything's good now. So we're getting back into the second half, and you received the ball, correct, Tyler?
I do.
Okay.
Go back on
so
offense.
We got the prolific O coming out here.
Yeah, it's a good time when my offense is on the field.
Good time. So it's 10-7. Here we go. Run the ball. Okay, Jagger is shaking his whole team right now. What's going on?
I saw this.
What is popping off? Oh, he came straight through. That's the thing, man. You can just come through the A gap so easily this year on runs, and you don't even have a fullback. You're running out of a single back formation. So
yeah,
you're a crazy man. You are a crazy man. So you like 4 wide.
I do.
Why is that?
I ran this in NCAA, and I actually moved the ball pretty well. So I thought I would just run it again. I'm still getting used to it, but it spreads out the offense pretty nice.
Wow, those Eagles really blanketed those in routes and slants, what they probably shouldn't have. Those were the slot corners. That was pretty good D by the Eagles right there. So curl routes, what's going on with this? Pass leading them up, pass leading them down. I've seen both. I personally, pass leading down would be, I guess, my favorite rather than up. What are you thinking?
I've been pass leading down for a little bit, but it's just risky because if there's someone underneath, it can get intercepted. Obviously, that play.
So it's a read type thing,
right? The curls were the last option on that.
He is shaking his whole damn team right now.
I wasn't really expecting my ins and outs to get covered so well, and Shockey was like 2 yards in front of the corner, so I just passed it up and came down and caught it.
Okay, so what are you thinking right now? This man is shaking his whole defense. This is not. It doesn't look like linebacker shakes because his safeties are shaking too. He's out of it now. Maybe he's wide lefting. I don't even know. Show blitzing. That's kind of crazy. What are you thinking there? What is your reads? Is there even a read, or maybe just hope for the best?
I'm blocking a couple people when I'm seeing that, because I'm assuming he's obviously bringing some heat. And then my goal is just that one of my first 2 reads to be open. Otherwise, I've got pretty good quarterback stick, so I'll just try to take off. But
otherwise, you're gonna get sacked. That's what you're telling me. Here we go again.
So
you're gonna stay under center. Now, if you run the ball on this,
I've never seen it before, so I wouldn't even know. There's a few blitzes where if you blitz a lot of people, it's actually better to run the ball against.
So
I don't know.
Test the waters and see what happens.
I'm just trying to play conservative here, because like I said, I only give up 1 touchdown in the first half, and I still think I can lock them up and create a couple turnovers here in the second half. So I just want to make sure I get points off this drive.
All right, so we accepted the penalty because we're locked in. It's good news. Toss. Oh, that dude hurdled.
Yeah,
is that Trent Cole?
Yeah, he was manned up there, motioned my guy across, and
see, that's a good read when you're running man coverage on D and you get tossed. You motion that dude out, clears that out. That's a good read by you, but that Trent Cole dude just didn't really. He wasn't trying to hear that.
Yeah, Trent Cole just remembered he didn't care and lost 4 yards for me. So
definitely lost some yards. All right, so 2nd and 9. We're now in strong close here. Okay. That was good, D. You had some things open, but if you would have stopped, you would have gotten sacked. Stopped it. If you would have just threw the ball, it would have stopped for you to set some type of feet.
And Trent Cole would have been in my kitchen. So
definitely would have been in your kitchen. They were in your kitchen. They were. Here we go again. Okay, so he is shaking.
Yeah, my goal in this play is just to try to spread him out, because obviously if he's shaking, he can't really control what's going on. So I thought I would put a slant and a flat route. And
you had the running back open.
Right.
Now, when you said earlier you want to block people and see your first 2 reads, what you did there is what I would do versus this, and we'll see if he keeps doing this to see how you deal with it. Yeah, he is going definitely to keep doing this. I think he's blitzing everybody on his team right now.
Everyone. Namdi, he's blitzing.
He really blitzed everybody.
Like I said, that play, he was on his corner or on the outside, and I wasn't expecting that. And so, like I said, it was an overthrow, unfortunately. Actually, luckily it didn't get intercepted, but it was unfortunate that it was an overthrow.
So I'd rather actually dot him and just try and send everybody out on a route. Shout outs to Twan, that's what he does. He feels like, oh, that's bad. Listen,
I think Nick was trying to guess where I was going to go. And,
he definitely guessed right, but he just couldn't. He didn't tackle you.
Yeah, he overcompensated. That was going to keep running backwards.
Oh no, that's all bad news. All right, so I don't even know what happened on this drive, but we're at the 14. I don't know how we got down here, but we're down here. So, oh, man. You just play a problem where Mark Dog, hey, man, you lost? What'd you do? Man, I really don't even know.
Yeah, it's
happened so much. And this is, I mean, we're voicing this film room, and I have no idea what happened this drive. Don't catch that. Oh, he didn't just use or pick you.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
He didn't just snatch that.
Namdi didn't care.
Jagger, stand up, man. He didn't just snatch you on that.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
I haven't seen that in a minute, so.
In a minute? I haven't seen that. Oh, Jagger.
So at that point,
tell us how you really feel.
It's kind of unfortunate. I thought I should maybe run the ball in hindsight a couple more times down there, because now, like I said, I'm down 3. Now I definitely need to stop. The game's coming into the last quarter here, so now the defense is really on show. Let's
see if Jagger plays the way he was playing at the end of half. We're getting into the 4th quarter here. You guys are playing 4 minutes all man, right?
Yep. And he definitely just keeps passing the ball. And, the 4th quarter is where at this point, you should know what your opponent's doing. He's really running bunch and that 5 wide. And when he goes to bunch and 5 wide.
Now, here he runs a lot of hike throws. Why don't you – yeah, hold on. This guy's going to be in a green route, probably go to the flat. Yep.
Yeah, so that was good D there.
That's good D. Yeah, because you're catching on now.
He thought I was going to shake and blitz everyone. I put all my linebackers in yellows and ran man.
And he doesn't have Vic right now.
Right, Vic got hurt. Thomas Davis hit him.
Oh, he's out for the game.
Yeah.
See ya
later. So, like I said, he keeps running bunch in this 5 wide. So, I'm cautious of the running back. But
there it is. Oh, I thought you were doing the yellows. Never mind.
I didn't want to do that again. So.
Okay, so he blocked this time. See, that was when he was sending his running back to the left on the flats, and then that tight end, which is a wide receiver, at the tight end spot, he's doing like an inside slant, outside slant. That was way better than what he did just there. So maybe I'm getting to it here. Maybe if that's the bet, instead of beating the blitz this year by blocking, maybe you just dot. Maybe I don't know.
It really, I think the more routes you have, you can make quicker reads. I think that's definitely the way to go. I just still block people because, like I said, I'm just still getting the knack of passing. I mean,
I'm still learning how to pass. Now, why are you on your D tackle right there?
Because I thought he was going to try to run some in the middle, and I think if you stand up on your defensive tackle, you sometimes just cheat and block shed. So that's what I'm trying to do here.
Oh yes, here we go. Oh, let's get it.
Yeah, that was a heartbreaker because
let's get it, Jagger.
He was afraid to run up the middle, and I like myself on 4th and short if someone's trying to pass the ball. I've got good defense for that. So that was unfortunate.
Oh, man. So it's not looking good, man. I don't know what's going on here.
No, like I said, it's just got to scream and hopefully get something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jagger.
Yeah. Like I said.
This is good stuff because you probably knew that was coming.
I did.
I've always been on the other side, and Carl is just blindsided by stuff.
Yeah, I was blitzing everyone, and actually coming around the edge was Thomas Davis.
he had his tight end too. Now, see that's the only downfall though. If you aren't on the money team and you try and beat the blitz by just sending people out,
you're gonna mess up.
It can get dicey like that. And he just threw a pick six.
Right.
See, now he had control of the game, man. That was
playing a defensive player, and
see now maybe. Man, maybe he should have went back to the blocking and playing safer. I think that's really what separates the men from the boys. When all these guys continually to win each year, they know when to turn up the heat, when to turn down the heat. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. That is it's unfortunate. Jagger had the game in his hands there, and now he's the one playing down.
I knew when he went to that formation, he left that running back on that route. So I just figured I would send everybody and. Just made a play. It's what the good players do. Just make a play when you need to.
What good players do. There it is, ladies.
Just make a play when you need to.
You heard it here first.
But now, like I said, this game still isn't over. I still need to get another big stop here. So, like I said, just keep trying.
But he has to score a touchdown. So what type of defense are you going to be playing in this situation?
Not scared defense. If there's one thing I've learned, it's to play not scared. My very first tournament, I played scared versus lights out with no time left, and he scored a touchdown. So
definitely got big with Brian Finnerman.
Oh, that was bad.
Let's get it. Oh, Vince Young.
So like
he's so sick right now. He doesn't have Vic.
Vince Young, Vic.
He probably wants his money back right now. All right, so 4th and 4. This is the game almost.
On any 4th and short, I definitely like running like all-out blitz with random zones on the field. A couple flats, but he hasn't really been testing the flats lately, so I'm putting yellows instead.
You just spy your D tackle? You did.
Yeah, and like I said,
he
wants someone over the middle and incomplete
there
pass.
There it is.
So
Jagger, man.
Once again, defense.
What's Jagger's? This is Jagger's second film room. I think the first one he played. Did I play Jagger in 2 films or 1? I know I at least played him in 1. Might have played him in 2.
I think it might. I don't
know. I
remember the
don't
1
tell me
sure.
Jagger's defeated. The opposite of undefeated in film rooms.
Hey, it just came down to defense. Like I said, defense wins championships or film rooms in this case.
Or film. Well, look. Listen, the game is not over yet because your offense is on the field. So,
it is. But I like. I was going to say I like running the ball.
See, that's the stuff I'm talking about, man. You can just come clean through on the run. He's really looking. He is his whole team. His whole team is shaking.
Yeah, and here I'm assuming he's blitzing at least 7.
He's got to be sending 7.
So the middle of the field's probably going to be open, and it is.
And it is. Jagger, man. Now what are we going to do here?
Unfortunately, I can't knee the ball out.
You can't knee it out, so we just got to go in his mouth or what?
Right. He would get the ball back with 40 seconds if I just kneed out, and then I'd only be up 7. So at this point, I'm just going to try and get both my good running backs in there and just get in the end zone.
Yeah, we didn't even see Jonathan Stewart this whole game, man. You think he can't get any run or what? Who do you have out on the field? You have Geddes, Williams, Olsen, Shockey, and
right.
Smith?
And then D'Angelo Williams, right, and Steve Smith, yep. But I think now I'm going to start maybe coming out.
Oh, he tried to get you.
In strong eye close, because also that is a compressed set to get Stewart on the field. But, I mean, I just like the big bodies out there because I guess man bump blitz is catching on. And you can't really bump Shockey, Olsen too smoothly. So
Too smooth. Now, is that with a V? Smooth.
Yeah.
Smoothly.
Courtesy of Chuck Hollywood. With
Shout out to my dude Chuck Hollywood.
Yeah. So, like I said, I scored there, and now it's just to the point. I mean, down 11.
Yeah, this is wrapping up. Now you're not gonna be blitzing, are you? You're just
no, he's got no timeout. So the last thing I want him to do is get a quick touchdown and then possibly an onside kick, and then have lots of time to score.
This would be unfortunate if you blitz here.
Yeah, I'm not going to blitz.
Okay.
And like
Once
I said,
again, I haven't watched this, so
he doesn't have Breeze, he doesn't have Rodgers. He has a quarterback with not the best accuracy. So zone as
that
well.
That defense looks familiar. Oh, he's going up top. Oh, if he had Vic, we might be in action.
Yeah, he definitely caught me by surprise on that.
He's going up top.
He was standing flat-footed and threw the ball to my 15.
Look,
now I'm blitzing. I'm not sitting back anymore.
That's all you need to see. Look at him. Yes.
I threw up a little bit in my mouth there.
Him.
That was terrible. I got a terrible animation. Should have been an interception.
Yes.
Sometimes in Madden 12 they allow the bad player to score, but it's not a big deal.
It may not be over, man.
That won't happen.
You can't knee it out, can you? He can get like 20 seconds, right?
Right.
I mean, he's got onside kick. Now, if I'm him, I'm doing the creep onside kick because I think that you get that more. Or what do you think?
I think people are starting to catch on. Kick return 2 kind of stops it. So, and as long as you're not playing on your middle guy, you get it almost every time. But I don't remember what he did here. I actually think he might have tried the creep onside kick. But I know onside recover covers both.
There it is, Jagger. Nah. Sometimes that dude doesn't get it. I don't know.
So like I said here, I can't just knee the ball out.
You running the ball, or what are we doing? We passing or running?
First read's to run, but I know he's probably going to be blitzing everyone. So I'm going to look for some other options here.
Okay, good read. There it is.
Yeah. And now, obviously, I can knee the ball out.
So what you did is you saved the dots for when it mattered.
Exactly.
That whole offense, you were just messing around.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like a money team guy. I look for the limelight, and once I get it,
here
fourth
we
quarter,
go.
just come through.
The limelight. All right, so we're kneeing this out.
Yeah.
Ball game.
Best play in football.
He fought hard, or what?
I mean, he fought hard. He fought real hard that game.
Well, he didn't really fight too hard because he had the game in his hands, and he didn't have Vic though. He didn't have Vic. Look at him. Yes. Look at the awareness. Let's try and get some fluke to pop off here. Maybe before the 2-minute warning. Get something.
I think he was a bit upset that he had the game in his hands, like you said. But I'd say actually on the contrary, I prefer to play defense in the fourth quarter. A lot of people would rather have the last 2-minute drive be down 7. And
do you think Jagger's like Billy right now? Where it's what is this kid doing?
He's mad. He's out.
Oh, so he's out.
He's out.
All right, well, we got to cut it. I didn't even know that was happening. We got to cut it short, guys. That's all we got. We'll be back next time. Me and Tyler, a.k.a. your girlfriend's favorite Madden player. We're out here. Deuces.